At some point in your life, someone put a maths problem in front of you and something inside you shut down. Not confusion, not frustration, something closer to dread. Your palms may have sweated, your mind went blank. You told yourself you were just not a maths person. And you believed it for the rest of your life. That feeling has a name, and it is not stupidity. In 2012, researchers at the University of Chicago scanned the brains of people who described themselves as bad at maths. They showed them a maths problem and measured what happened. What they found was not what anyone expected. The brain regions that activated were the same regions that activate during physical pain. Not stress, not confusion, actual pain. Your brain was not struggling with numbers, it was flinching. Psychologists call this maths anxiety, and it is not rare. Studies suggest it affects up to 93% of university students to some degree. It is one of the most common forms of academic anxiety on the planet. But here is the part nobody tells you in school. You were not born with it. Research by Dr. Cian Bylock at the University of Chicago found something uncomfortable. Children as young as 6 show no natural aversion to mathematics. The anxiety develops later. And the single biggest predictor of whether a child develops maths. Anxiety is not their ability. It is their teacher's relationship with maths. Teachers who are themselves anxious about maths pass that anxiety directly to their students, particularly to girls within a single school year. You did not decide maths was painful. Someone taught you that it was, but it goes deeper than teachers. The way mathematics is taught creates the anxiety itself. Maths is almost uniquely taught as a performance subject. You solve a problem in front of others. You are timed. You are marked right or wrong instantly with no middle ground. No other subject does this with the same intensity. You would never ask a student to write an essay in 30 seconds while the class watched, but we do the equivalent of that in maths every single day. The pressure does not test your mathematical ability. It tests your ability to perform under pressure. Those are completely different skills, and here is what makes it stranger. Countries where maths anxiety is lowest are not countries with easier maths. They are countries where maths is taught differently. In Finland and Japan, students are encouraged to struggle with problems slowly, to be wrong, to explore. Speed is not rewarded. Performance is not the point. Understanding is. In those classrooms, the brain never learns to flinch, so the next time you catch yourself saying you are not a maths person, understand what actually happened. Your brain was handed a subject and then trained to associate it with judgment, failure, and pain before you ever had a chance to simply think. The problem was never the numbers. The problem was what happened to you every time you got them wrong. Mathematics did not fail you. The way it was handed to you did.